We were talking about, well, now we call it yuffing.
Yuffing, but it's yiffing.
I think it's yiffing. We got the wrong info at the time, so now we like to just say it's yuffing, I guess. But we were talking about this virtual reality game.
Yeah, Second Life.
I don't even know if it's a game, really.
Yeah, it's an online experience. It's,
online experience, sure.
You know, there are things, it's an online world. It's called Second Life. You make a character and live your life virtually online with a bunch of other people. There's huge amounts of people. You do business, you build places, you buy real estate, you open businesses. You know, it's just this Second Life is what it is. But some people, like in our own real life, there are sexual deviants and asses.
No, I don't think this one's a sexual deviant thing. I think I think it's a guy that's just being an ass.
And ruining everyone's gaming experience.
Yes, there's a difference. I truly believe this guy's not a deviant. He just wants to be an ass. So for all the people,
he's ruining everyone's good time.
Trust me, we're gonna give you a video that you're gonna check out all day today, and you're gonna pass on to your friends.
Yeah,
absolutely. So if you're in front of a computer, go to we gotta give him a plug today. Go to YouTube and put in free hugs in Second Life. And check out the video that comes up. You want to explain the video, Anthony? We can't get enough of yuffing or yiffing videos at this point.
Yeah. Obviously, it's from the perspective of another character, and you're looking into the game world. And it's amazing the environments that this game has. Inside buildings, everything from inside, outside.
Inside clubs.
Grass parks. Yep. The beach. Inside clubs.
Yep.
In the woods, camping. There's just a multitude of locations where people go to experience a little bit of fun, camaraderie with new friends that they've made. And then there's this guy who made a character that walks around holding up a sign that says free hugs over his head.
Explain the guy before you give away the...
Well, the guy is a big fat guy. His character is big and fat.
And bald.
And he's got a weird looking, like Tor Johnson face.
Right.
By the way, right there, do you have to?
I know. I was gonna go there, but the guy's got a dead guy's ligament in his knee. We'll get into that in a second.
We welcome Bob Kelly to the show.
If Bob Kelly was animated, you would look similar to this guy, Bob.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
In every way.
By the way, when you see this video, call the show, because I think you're going to be laughing hysterically. It's free hugs in Second Life on YouTube. But go ahead, continue.
Now,
beer belly. Don't forget the beer belly.
Beer belly, a huge beer belly, and he's completely naked. Completely naked. But not only completely naked, he is very well endowed to the point of freakishness.
To the point of...
It's beyond anything that could actually be in reality.
It's probably 3 feet.
Yeah.
3.5 feet.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, this animation.
And as big around as his neck.
Right.
And he's walking around the game.
He's fire.
Yeah, and he just walks around thrusting his pelvis around. So as he's doing this, the physics in this game seems to work very well, because as you would move something forward, if there was something hanging from what you're moving forward, it would flop up and down and up and down.
It would pretty much hit you in the forehead.
Right.
If you did it right.
An angry elephant seal.
Yes. And that seems to be what this guy is doing. But he doesn't just do it standing there.
No.
He walks up to people that just want to have fun being part of this game and shakes it in their face. He is just... But then he'll do it to inanimate objects, a fire.
Is this a montage of this
people's
guy doing
campfire?
This?
And now he's at the beach, and people are just sitting in beach chairs, and he goes up and starts hitting people with it as he's holding this big free hugs sign over his head. That's what makes it,
like you said.
He put it through a sign that has a big mouth open.
What makes it is the fact that he's wandering around with the free hug sign.
Yeah. Just an ass ruining everyone's gaming experience. There they are sitting in their beach chairs as he is just smacking them.
And there's an animated character just slapping his face like, get away from me.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy with his own problem at the beach.
What an ass.
There you go. So have fun with that. Free hugs in Second Life. By the way, don't go anywhere today. We got, I believe, audio of Paris Hilton making a phone call in jail.
Ooh, exclusive.
Yeah, we're trying to confirm if it's real or not, but it's very low.
It's absolutely real. It came from the internet.
It's very, very low. We're trying to enhance the audio so we can see what it's all about. Okay. All right.
Why can't they get those to actually sound right?
Because it was picked up. It was picked up sometimes on something that's not on all. It's picked up from like a third party thing.
I hate that. It's like you got to listen and it's crackly.
Well, the other problem is it's being dubbed so many times or getting copies.
Oh, like an old Jerky Boys tape.
Yeah, exactly. So it's getting the quality's going down, but we think we have a
I
pretty good copy.
I can rebuild it.
So hopefully we'll have that on the radio in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Bob Kelly in studio.
Bobby, how you doing?
He limped in.
Yeah, he limped in again with that goddamn knee of his.
I can't wait for the day that you're walking normally. I don't remember you walking normally anymore.
Yeah, I can't wait for the day either. Steve was like, "You want to do a call-in?" I'm like, "No, I want to come in. I want to get out of the. I've been in the house for 2.5 weeks.
I gotta come by and see you. I'm sorry, I haven't come by and see you. I've been busy.
Yeah, thanks. What does that mean?
I feel bad. I'm meaning to come by and see you and the dogs.
Yeah, there's one way to come by and see me.
What do you do to his dogs that's awful?
Nothing. I'm very nice.
He's made my dog Kelby used to be antisocial. Nobody liked him. He liked nobody. I actually got it. The other dog I got because my first dog Kelby sucked.
And you wanted a good fun dog.
As a dog, just sucked. Nobody liked him. And then he came over one day and transformed him into this regular dog. Now he gets excited. He licks people's faces.
How did you do that?
I'm very loved in the animal kingdom.
Are you?
Sorry.
Animal kingdom.
Very loved by animals.
My dog actually can't hold his breath when he comes over. He and just yelps. He starts screaming, but it's not like a bark. It's a scream like, he's here.
All right, what are you doing at Bob's?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
When Bob goes into the other room, what are you doing?
Oh,
I'll tell you.
You gave him something.
Is there peanut butter missing when you go to make peanut butter sandwiches after Jim's been over?
I just pick him up over my head. I go, look at you. I just hold him under his little arms. I shake him around. I hold him by my head and I go, look at you.
He used to sit in my recliner and pick his nose.
Yeah, here's what I've heard.
He used to sit there and pick his nose. We'd eat lunch, everything would be cool, and then Jim would always pass out in my recliner. And my dogs he'd be right on him, just sleeping with him. It was just awful. And then you look over and he would pick his nose and feed it to my dog.
So that's the secret right there.
That is awful.
There's something in your snot that the dog can't wait.
You would feed your boogers to his dog.
Well, who wouldn't?
That is such a violation of your property.
But the thing is that I tried it. It's hilarious because they really don't know that it's a booger. They love it. It's almost my dog actually sat. Everything I taught him with a biscuit, he did with a booger.
Like it was a little biscuit or a little chew toy.
Yeah, but I'd pick a regular little boogie. He picks like half of his brain comes out. And he swings it around his finger until it wraps around like a piece of gum, and then he feeds it to my dog. My dog actually choked on one of his boogers.
It wraps around his finger like a tether ball.
Oh, God. Stop it.
By the way, Stephen from Bayshore on the Instant Feedback. You can get to the Instant Feedback through our website. Bob, is Bob able to walk better, or does he still blimp?
That's a good one.
That's kind of funny.
That's a good one. I've got
have you gained weight?
Since this happened?
Since the last time we saw you?
No, pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I didn't.
Yeah, you look just as fat.
I didn't give.
Oh.
Nice. Jesus Christ.
Bob. So let's for the newbies. I mean, Bob was on Tourgasm with Dane Cook on HBO, and you broke your knee, for everybody on HBO.
Yeah.
With the famous clip. We have the famous clip.
How many years ago was that?
It's 2 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
And his knee's been effed up since then. You guys were doing a little touch football. Do we have the clip?
There are veterans that have been shot in the knee with a .50 cal,
Time out!
and they can walk.
What were you doing on the cell phone, E-Rock?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
I need you.
Yeah, we're having problems with this computer here getting the audio out, so I was talking with Mars trying to get this working.
All right. I apologize. But can you get the Bob... You got the Bob Kelly clip at least? It's a bit we do.
I was...
E-Rock, unfortunately, one day was explaining himself and was so nervous he was drinking fluid.
Yeah.
So now every time he talks, Ant's got to do the fluid thing.
Yeah. He gets nervous and his mouth gets dry, so in the middle of the conversation, he drinks something and he's like...
But he drinks things that make your mouth dry, like iced tea.
He's like, okay, well, I was getting the thing up at the... And it was...
It's a little nervous thing he does.
He's all nervous and drinking.
He might have just did it once, but to us, that's what he
Oh,
does.
it happens every time, and it's just really distractingly
He might
loud.
have just been thirsty. We don't even know. But
You guys are really
But who cares?
magnifying glasses of the zits of life.
Exactly.
Hey, I like that. So, do you have the clip there, E? E to the rock?
What's wrong with that computer? Why don't you get that fixed?
That always works. I love people that,
Reverse the polarity.
just start punching the keyboard with one finger. That'll fix it.
No, it's like, get that fixed.
He really was just banging on the keyboard like a chimp.
Oh,
What is wrong? Oh, no, he's using his thumb.
he's never wanted a piece of equipment to work more in his life.
Attaboy, fan.
What do you got?
You tell him, Fan.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Can't stand it over his shoulder.
We don't have it on disc? All right, we'll find it on disc. Anyway, so you broke...
Just kick me in the other knee and I'll do it again.
That's just a little sound.
That's Bob Kelly breaking his knee, man. While filming Tourgasm with Dane Cook for HBO.
Mm-hmm.
And your knee has been effed up ever since. And the famous, I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, man. Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
You can't even get the word Hannah. Hold my hand.
You think we've heard the clip enough, Bob? I think that's perfect.
Love it.
Hold my hand, man.
Hold my hand.
I wish I was there so I could just lean down and slap Bob's face repeatedly.
You know, if it was a different crew of comics, it would have been a different outcome.
Oh,
if it was
completely.
Patrice, you, and Voss, it would have been a definitely different outcome. There would have been no ambulance. You would have sat there and let me just rot for an hour.
Just
You put
laughing at you.
Oh, he would have put like a wood plank against my each inside of my leg on the outside and just taped it and told me to get back on the bus.
I've been waiting for vultures to come around circling.
Well,
he would have kept touching it. Is it right here?
hold my hand, man.
Hold my...
I like the other one. I can't remember what you were saying, but you were running out of breath. It hurts. Wait, what were you saying? Help me out.
Yeah, you got to remember.
I don't know. I know that after I said hold my hand, I went, please.
Please.
Did you?
Please, don't leave. Don't leave. Please. Sorry, drying off my mic. My E-Rock drinking bit has soaked the entire area.
I see that. So Bob got surgery for his knee. What was the official damage?
The original one was I just tore my ACL and super strained my super strained. I really strained, super strained.
Super strained.
Am I a superhero? I super strained. My MCL.
That's what you do when you try to tie your shoes.
I like it. Opie's technique is different this morning.
Yes.
It's almost like he's like Catskills. That's what you do when you tie your shoes in the morning.
I was just excited to say that.
You had two good ones.
All right.
The first time what happened was I tore it, so it was hanging on by like a piece of ligament. And when I went in, the doctor, whatever the doctor was, this jerk said he just went in and did some operation that was supposed to heal it. 2 years later, I go back in. I didn't have an ACL for 2 years. The guy did an operation that they do on shoulders like 8 years ago. What? They did on shoulders.
So the technique they did to help Bob's knee is a technique they don't use anymore. And when they did use it, they were using it on shoulders, not knees. Where'd you get this doctor from?
Off the internet.
Yeah. You really did,
I
right?
typed in knee.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, my
And ceiling
God.
fan. I needed a ceiling fan.
Knee ceiling fan.
Try to find them both in the same building.
And the guy you got has to sell ceiling fans on the side because he's not making enough money as a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a great ceiling fan now. It has a remote and everything.
A great ceiling fan and a bum knee. Thanks, Doc. So that's the truth, though, right?
I should have known something was wrong because after the surgery, he didn't call me again. You know what I mean? Like, usually the doctor will call and say, how you doing? It went okay. After the surgery, he was gone. He wasn't even there. Nobody was there to say, you're cool. They just gave me a couple crackers and booted me out.
And Bob, you really got him from the internet?
Yeah, I went on the internet.
Don't you have a regular doctor that could refer you to someone?
Well, this is what happens is when you go to get a doctor, it's not like you can just go to... I thought you could. It's a doctor. You took an oath, and they're all the same.
Oh my God!
I never had to go to a doctor before. Doctor's a doctor. You went to school for 20 years for a knee thing. You know how to do a knee thing, and apparently that's not the way it is. I went from one doctor who didn't take my insurance. They sent me to another doctor who didn't take my insurance, and then this guy took my insurance.
Great.
And I went in, and he was all. I had this young guy who was like learning. It was almost like being at Applebee's with a new waiter, and the other waiter was walking behind them.
I had that set up in Philly this past weekend.
And they're teaching them?
Yeah, where you got the sidecar waitress.
Yeah, he's all
she
nervous.
Just follows the real waitress around.
Yeah.
And then she does they allow her to like get water for you or more bread or something. That's
like,
all
now,
they allow you to do.
Now make sure you tell them the specials. Make sure you tell them the specials.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's the doctor.
Making them all nervous. That's the doctor you had.
Yeah, I had some young guy. You don't want to. First of all, when you get a doctor to do any operation, make sure he has gray hair.
Yeah.
Like, he's just old, and he's been doing it for a long time. Don't get some young guy with a cowlick.
I don't know how to deal with this problem.
It was just awful. This guy. So I went into this new doctor, and this guy basically looked at my MRI and was like, "You have no ACL. I can't even see it." He's like, "What?" He goes, "What's this guy's name?" He wanted his name. He wanted the old MRI. He was going to call him up and, be like,
try to get your ACL back. What was he going to do?
What did the original doctor do?
He went in with a laser.
And fake surgery.
No, apparently because there wasn't enough ligament left to heat. You're supposed to heat it up, and that makes it tightens the ligament up.
Sure.
But you can only apparently this worked on shoulders for like 6 months.
Did he go into a trance and put his 2 fingers in your knee and pull out a tumor?
Like a Mexican chicken doctor?
Like one of those faith healers.
The amazing Randy.
Yes.
I'm with you, Ant.
And it's just like a cotton ball with like black and red paint on it.
Andy Kaufman believed in that type of thing.
Yes.
And that's what he had done to cure his cancer.
And it did work.
Yeah.
He's still alive somewhere. He's just waiting to come back.
Anyway, Bob, go ahead.
Well, actually, when he gave he figured out what was wrong with my knee, he threw chicken bones on the ground. He was like, "It's your ACL." I was like, all right.
That's crazy.
So Bob picked him up and started nibbling on him.
So the new doctor went in and went...
I always hate when there's a real good one you can't. Fan in the background cracking up.
Yeah. Bob eating.
So the new doctor went in and was pissed at the work the other guy did.
Yeah, this new doctor did the Jets. He does a lot of football players and pro athletes, McEnroe. And
he stepped up a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You went from Dr. Frankenstein to like a real guy.
I wish it was the Pats, but whatever. It was kind of annoying looking up and seeing the Jets.
Your old doctor did the Jets, but the gang who sang.
I wish you would have told him you're a Patriots fan. He would have gave you just a little something different in there.
He would have put your leg on backwards.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah, so he went in, this guy, he was great. He was a little too, he was a little too confident. He was like this Asian dude, Mr. Lee. I just was hoping he didn't listen to I was like, oh, please. And,
you wake up, you'd have like no leg. You just remove it from the thigh.
Yeah, throw your CD at your face.
I'd just be shorter, and he did something to my eyes.
So what happened, sweetie?
It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Wait, use the new one. You got the new one?
Is that Anthony? I thought it was Ope.
No,
I don't.
I'm not the only one.
Oh yeah, the new one.
Here's the new one.
Everyone makes fun of you.
Yeah.
Where's the new one,
Thanks.
Dan?
I have it.
Under here.
What?
Damn it.
Well, timing's everything.
I don't know. Now it's
But we had an opportunity to finally play our new one. Do you have it though?
I think I do.
All right, he'll bomb again. Use it when he bombs again.
I will not bomb it.
Oh,
I will not.
Is this it?
I learned my lesson on the show. If it's not a good one, don't say it.
You got it right. There it is. Yes or no? Oh, you added an extra E.
That's some dumb broad.
All right,
Talking to some kid that won a spelling bee.
Bob, you want to give us the update after the break? Because now we're panicking because we have to break.
Why are you panicking?
Because we got to get some things done here.
You got to pay some bills.
And also after the break, we got the Paris Hilton audio exclusive. I think. I don't think anyone's got this really.
I haven't heard it yet.
They intercepted a phone call to Paris Hilton while she's in jail. Bob,
Nice.
the audio's not that good though, but we'll try to play it next and see what we can make out of it. Okay?
Right. Good.
It's Opie and Anthony and Bob Kelly and little Jimmy Norton. Both will be on that stage at Jones Beach this Saturday. We'll talk about that a little bit next.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
I just got wild. I got wild. I just got wild. Oh, thank God for Opie and Anthony. Thank you, Opie and Anthony.
Get a wow sticker, get flashed, get happy. Details on God forbid we mention a website.
Opie and Anthony. 92.3.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. In studio, Bob Kelly, one of the many comedians playing Jones Beach with us this Saturday. Tickets still available through Ticketmaster.com. And after the show Friday, if you could find us... If you can find us after the show Friday, we got 100 tickets or 100 pairs of tickets to give away to the Jones Beach show this Saturday. It's our little thank you to the fans.
We're going to walk to a deli on 57th Street.
Yeah. Be wonderful.
I hope Bob is, I hope Tom is okay with how we said that. If you can find us after the show.
If you can find us.
Is that okay, Tom? Will that fly? Don't want to have too much fun here, God forbid. So if you find us after the show Friday, we're going to be handing out tickets to the Jones Beach show we're doing, okay?
Right.
The Opie and Anthony Traveling Virus Comedy Tour, Jones Beach.
Damn it.
Bob Kelly, one of 9 comedians you'll see on that stage. We're in the middle of talking about Bob's latest surgery. So to get to the bottom of this, you got the operation?
I got the new operation.
The new operation is doing very well, and we learned that you have a dead guy's ligament in your body. That's got to be creepy.
Yeah, it was either that or take my own ligament. Which hurts
from where?
From like a hamstring or something.
Yes.
Which hurts twice as much and takes twice as long to recover.
Yeah.
And then they said, I was like, what's the only difference between taking mine and taking some dead guys? And they were like, AIDS.
No.
Yeah. The AIDS and Hep.
They can
Hep C.
test for that.
Yeah, but they test it, they nuke it, they do everything, but it's still in some cases, like he gave me the percentage.
Oh,
like
it's
55.
probably ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. And you know, my
55%?
No, he didn't let me finish. He jumped in 55%.
It's like nothing. It's like a little more than half the people get AIDS.
Half the people get AIDS. Hey, you might get AIDS. You might not. But at least you can walk. You'll have AIDS and you'll be able to walk to the clinic. They said that to Matt Frost. They said he almost died from the same surgery. He went in and like 1,000,001 has this happen to him. After his surgery, he got blood clots, and it worked its way up to his lungs.
Oh.
And 3 days after, because they told him don't move after the surgery, so he's just lying in bed. He's a nut anyways. After September 11th, he's just freaking, about everything. So the doctor said don't move. He didn't move. I don't even think he blinked for like 3 days. He just lied there like a mummy. And he got blood clots in his leg and worked up way up to his lungs. And if he didn't go to the hospital, he would have been dead.
I didn't know there was something wrong.
His back of his calf swelled up, and it was like bruised, and it was just excruciating pain. So he was like, "I gotta go. There's something else wrong." So he went in and. Man. Yeah, so there's always that one chance that, there's like a 1 in a million. There's a percentage that, this dead guy, even though they nuked it and fried it and cooked it in olive oil,
he's going to get you.
That he's going to get me.
That he's going to get you in death.
Are you having creepy dreams or anything?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a fan of dead guy parts of me.
That's creepy, right?
Yeah.
I had a dream that
he's having dreams that he's an architect and he has 3 sons and 3 daughters.
Yeah, I don't know if I would mess with that stuff.
Well, it's just it's just like a piece of rubber. They just drill holes in your bone and
you
stick
keep
it in
telling yourself
and
that.
pie it off.
But
I can actually
But you
feel
know
it,
it's from
though.
a dead guy. That's got to be a little creepy.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. I had a
That
dream
guy
that,
lived a life. He,
Barely.
like that ligament,
really
that was there.
Please tell me
had
it's
like
from an 80-year-old man.
No, it's from he's a 40-year-old man.
40.
Yeah, she wouldn't tell me what color.
How'd he die?
Why couldn't
they
you
wouldn't
get?
tell me that. They only told me she got mad at me because I was asking her, what'd he do? Was he smart? You know, did he play?
Was he smart? It's not a brain transplant.
Yeah, what do you think? You're going to get a little smarts out of it?
I hope he's not dead. He just lost his leg in a car accident, and he's going to come searching you out.
He lost his leg at the
limping.
hip.
Right.
They just took his ACL out and gave it to.
He fell asleep in a
fat
hotel
man.
room with a chick. Woke up. I've taken your ACL. Get to the hospital. He's gonna limp along, trying to chase you down.
If you want it back, go to Jones Beach this Saturday night.
Instead of like $50,000 they get for a liver, you only get like $10 for an ACL
$10.
on the black market. You took my leg for $10? I would have gave you $10.
So do you feel like jumping or anything?
Yeah, I can actually dunk now.
All right.
So I'm
well,
pretty
it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was from the Upper East Side, way upper.
yeah.
Yeah, I slam dunked on this leg.
Do you ever think
And
like
white
the guy
chicks love me.
for 40 years,
Yeah.
that thing was just
It's
like
somebody else.
It learned to ride a bike.
I don't understand.
And it hung out it was in a little pool.
It helped kick a soccer ball with
Yeah,
dad.
yeah.
You creep.
And then it went out. It had sex for the first time, and it was being used, And then there it is. Now it's in Bob Kelly.
My
It was
knee's been
flung
in
back.
doggy position.
Yeah, coulda.
It was flung back by his face while he looked at another gentleman.
Jimmy's always got it. I was going to come up with a cute little. His legs are swinging off a dock as he's fishing, and Jimmy has to go right for the knockout
I'm
punch.
trying to paint the Norman Rockwell
That's
scene.
what I was trying to do too, man.
I like yours. I like the little swinging off the dock.
Yeah.
A little bobber in the water going up and down.
Just a happy life being had by all, and
Jim takes it right to the edge of the cliff. He kicks it off with.
fast forward a few years, the doctor has it in his mouth because his hands are busy. Yeah, he's cutting away and doing whatever he has to do with his two hands. So he figured, I'll keep the ligament in my mouth until I have to put
It's
it
not
in
that
Bob Kelly's
far-fetched.
body.
Before those surgery shows on TV, didn't you always think that surgery was this very precise, very delicate procedure, like scalpel, and very gently cuts and then uses this instrument? They are pulling, tugging, chiseling. They have like power tools that the only difference between me using them on a job site and these guys is that it's been sterilized and it's covered in some kind of plastic. But they're drilling holes with Makita drills, banging away with like a claw hammer.
I have a screw in my leg.
Yeah.
And half of the pain after surgery is him going in and just ripping my muscles off of bone and digging away, like, hold this, put this there.
They
Get
did
that out of my way.
The worst was, like, I saw them using a chisel on someone's hip bone. Like they were putting in an artificial hip, and because the socket was so worn away, they have to chisel pieces of that away to get like the burrs off of it. So the new little Teflon piece they put in there sits right.
Yeah.
And there they are. Wham, wham, wham with a hammer. And then they buff it out with a thing. It's like they're working on cars.
Yeah, you put a screw in my knee. I have a screw.
Yeah. And you would think it would be like this slow, meticulous turning of the screw. They're there with a ratchet going like a spark plug.
The scariest part is that you're in there, and you're talking to everybody and everything. Yeah, all right. And then you just wake up. You just wake up 2.5 hours later.
And it's done.
You just wake up and someone's feeding you crackers.
It don't feel like 2.5 hours.
No,
huh?
you're literally going, yeah, man, I'm just, and you wake up, I need water.
That's what it feels like too. You're falling asleep. Next thing you know, you're waking up.
You don't even feel falling asleep now. It's like they don't even have you count to 10 or anything. It's like, and you're out, and you wake up, Mr. Kelly,
You can't even talk.
You can't. Your knees just wrapped.
Oh my.
Does it hurt when you wake up?
Oh, it's awful. You just wake up and you slowly you're struggling to gain consciousness, which is the worst feeling ever. It's like you take
like
this.
I'm kind of awake, but nothing's working.
You're like it's almost like you're ripping your head off the pillow, but it's stuck. And you're like, and then you just snap back onto the pillow. You can't, and you go back out, and then you wake up, and you go back. And my girl was there, and I love her to death, but you're getting aggravated at her because she's like, "You're gonna be all right." I know. Shut up. I'm just trying to wake up.
We have audio from your doctor after the surgery, when you're in recovery.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
He smacked you.
Did you feel sick when you woke up from the...
Yeah, you feel sick. It depends on if you the anesthesia guy. I went in and talked to him this time. The last time I did the knee surgery, I don't know. I think they gave me pot.
Just let you smoke a joint. Here you go, man. This is all you need. It's good stuff.
I just woke up in pain. I was just like, "What? Did you guys do anything for my pain?"
Did you at least go to a doctor's office for the first surgery, or was it in someone's apartment?
Actually, the yeah, right where I got the colonics. This is what's weird. It was in a woman's breast cancer hospital in New Rochelle.
What?
Yeah.
And that's where you had your leg
my
done.
first knee surgery.
First time.
This one I had at Lenox Hill.
This guy was...
You had knee surgery at a woman's breast cancer hospital?
Yeah.
You
That's when I knew something was wrong.
Because you got a guy that was like moonlighting.
Yeah, I didn't know this, but like doctors have to fight for OR time. You have to and you have to fight for your staff. Like people like, I need him, give me him. You can't use him. That OR is booked. And there's some lady going
like dodgeball.
Yeah, there's some lady that coordinates the whole thing. Like you can have this room and at 2:15, and you need a staff if you don't have a staff, and it's all this stuff's going on. But this hospital in New Rochelle, it was just I showed up. It was a bunch of sick chicks.
Oh man!
And then me with limping in. Yeah.
So wait, you had to come all the way back from New Rochelle that day?
It was I was in a Honda Civic.
At least you had a roomy car.
Just hearing my girl go, sorry, I'm sorry, baby, I'm so sorry. I get it. Just get me home. Yeah, it was awful. And the anesthesia guy didn't really. I think he just knocked me out, like punched me in the jaw. I really think he was like, "Hey, you," whack, and he just.
Dude, you had like Civil War surgery for your knee.
Yeah. The doctor actually stayed in the Holiday Inn Express the night before. He wasn't really a doctor.
Are you kidding?
No.
All right. Who knows though at this point?
I could see him hacksawing your leg off.
That was awful. This new guy though, this Dr. Lee was fantastic. He's amazing.
But you got dead guy in you now.
I get dead guy.
He's a dead guy.
I just
a little creepy.
I wish she was a 20-year-old.
Not as creepy as dead guy corneas.
What?
Yeah, you can get dead guy corneas.
Yeah, there's all kinds of body parts.
So now you're looking through someone else's corneas. That's creepy.
You can get a dead guy's eye
or cornea.
Cornea.
I think it's the cornea, right? Yeah.
He's like,
that's creepy. Because now you're like, somebody else was seeing through this thing before me. That's creepy.
That's creepy.
Don't you hope that your body parts go to nothing against you, Bob. You're a great guy. Great comic.
Yes,
I'd imagine when this guy...
But I don't think most people think, I hope a comedian gets this.
I'm imagining this guy was hoping that some NBA rookie that went down.
Or maybe a little kid.
And this is his chance to maybe make a huge comeback in the NBA. Not Bob.
Not even something like that sports related. It could just be, a scientist that's working on something very important. It's just some guy telling friggin' dirty jokes.
It goes to a guy that's going to limp out onto the stage at Jones Beach Saturday.
I really am though. I actually looked at my schedule. I looked at the first O&A show, and I was like, can I make this show? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, I need to make this show. He's like, I'm pretty sure you will.
Oh, you're going to get an ovation.
You
are going to get an ovation when you limp out with your dead guy knee.
There was road warrior brace.
Oh, there was no way. I started doing physical therapy the week after. I started lifting my leg up. It would shake, and then I'd put it down. I felt like a fat Rocky trying to make an O&A show. I'm going to make it for the fans.
You can do it, Rock.
Instead of throwing oranges, they throw me ice cream cones and salmon.
You're just practicing getting on a stage. with Rocky music playing in your dumb apartment. Jeez, what is wrong with you?
Booger-eating dogs around you.
They weren't.
Rooting you on. Are you psyched for the show, though, Bob?
Oh, the show.
How much fun did we have last year?
It was,
We're gonna try to tape a lot more stuff behind the scenes because the stuff that was going on backstage was amazing.
I know. We need multi-camera shoots.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. These shows are. You try to explain it to people too, because everybody's already. What are these virus shows like? You can't even explain it because it's like you're rock and roll, man. It's like being at a concert except it's comedy. You know, and it's all headliners too. It's like, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's not like this one's opening.
It's like you don't even give anybody a break on the show.
No.
You don't even put like one kind of okay guy. You put like 9 headliners just slamming guys that go out there and rip it. So everybody's like, oh God. Patrice is on. You're like, no.
I gotta follow that.
Yeah. It's
but
like,
you guys do it to each other. It's hilarious.
Yeah, there's not one guy that's gonna go out there. Even Voss, he like goes out there.
Even Voss,
but he goes out and kills.
Even Voss.
Even Voss never sounds good.
It's ruthless. Watching all the comics backstage, watching the guy on stage on the TV monitor,
right?
And the guy that's going up next is just looking, going, Good. He didn't get a laugh on that one. All right, good. Like hoping they bomb.
Well, you don't want to. You really don't want anybody to bomb. You really want them to do good because if the crowd, like I was trying to explain to somebody, the crowd's no comedy.
Yeah.
Your crowds, they're not there to get crap face and just see you guys. They're there to see a comedy show,
yeah.
And so they're actually listening, which kind of weirds you out as you're out there because you think you're gonna go out there and go rah, but you tell a joke. They laugh, and then they're looking at you like waiting for the next joke. You're like, what?
That's what I was impressed with last year because we had no idea how this was going to work.
Yeah.
Especially with our audience. That's probably, I shouldn't even say that. But
well, they're known to be animals.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, and they are great crowds for this tour.
They know comedy, man.
We thought it. We had no idea. We thought it could be a disaster.
Well, because they know Jimmy, and they go to Jimmy's shows for all these years, and they know how comedy works. You know what I mean? They know to let the show go on, and they do their crazy stuff after or whatever. But Jimmy though, he's got the hardest one. He's got to go up at the end after everybody.
I don't always go on at the end. Sometimes we like Rogan went on last in Vegas, destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did
I like sometimes a guy that I haven't seen in a long time. But I like to. They always don't learn from my shows that like when I turn around and I face away from them, that a funny impression is turning around.
Oh, well, of course, because you turned around.
Yeah.
Why else would you do that unless you were going to spin back around with a great impression?
Here's Johnny. I mean, I don't want to Nicholson now, but
it's like Colin Quinn when he does an impression. He just steps to the left and does the same raspy voice.
Hey, Ronald Reagan. Well,
hey, we got a pair of tickets, and we'll throw in a meet and greet pass for the Traveling Virus Show this Saturday at Jones Beach.
What's the meet and greet? We have to meet them?
We're meeting and greeting.
You make it sound really...
some listeners.
Hey, welcome.
I won't meet and greet anybody.
If you're
I'll meet. I'm not going to greet.
Or I'll greet, but no meeting.
I'm just going to stand there.
Box. Like a glory hole.
If you're free Saturday and you're close to Jones Beach, you want to go to the show, give us a call now. We'll give away a random pair of tickets and 2 passes for a meet and greet. Brought to you by Bud Light, always worth it. Give us a call, 877-212-5762.
Are there going to be girls there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of girls?
At the meet and greet.
I don't know where girls are starting to like this radio show. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's not as much of a sausage factory.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting.
Are there going to be you guys have the dancers?
Yeah, we got some nice things for this year.
Oh, really? You got some. You got some
nice
extras. Like Opie's face.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
He won't tell you,
Jesus.
but he has something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being bewowed on Pal Talk over here.
What?
It is Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
It is Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. You get a wow on your vehicle in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a bumper sticker sanctioned by us, or just, you write wow in the back of your truck in dirt. You drive around, a girl sees the wow, she knows what it means. She'll flash you on your way home, on your nasty commute home. No matter where you are in the country, wow does work. It's like fishing. You put your line in the water, you just got to wait a little while, be patient, and there it is. A girl will flash you. And then when it's done, you both go about your business on your separate ways. You take it with you in your memory and go, thank you for making my commute special. Fine lady. And I'm being wowed right now. There's the lovely Bree is on the camera. Vicky, too, has just they're giant.
Wait, where's Vicky?
Eric, open more girls.
Oh, my God, where's Vicky? Come on,
they're
rock.
giant. My God.
Where's Vicky?
More girls, Eric.
Hey, what is that one, E-Rock? I don't get the one with... What's the one with the girl just sitting there topless?
Is it...
Where's that?
Wow, she's got, wow. We
Those
got
two
all
girls
sorts of
look
shapes.
exactly-
and
They
sizes.
look exactly the same size.
Let me get that one.
Why wouldn't you get Pal Talk at this point?
Wow,
How can anyone
okay.
hate Pal Talk talk? I hate when they talk about Pal Talk. Like, how do you hate when we talk about chicks
Whoa.
flashing? What's wrong?
Wow is alive and well on Pal Talk, that's for sure.
Wow, she's just kind of strutting around in a little thong and
Hey,
Whoa.
hey, are we
Jeez.
going to spray paint the girls in the One Village?
yes, that suggestion just came in. Thank you to whoever that was that came up with that suggestion.
Yeah, we're going to be spray painting
My-
girls so they can walk
my
around
perverted girlfriend.
nude.
Like the 7 train, or
We're gonna.
Well, you know, you ever see the not just like the 7? We want Scratchiti done to the girls, like the windows.
you're gonna tag them?
You're gonna put them all.
MS-13 gang signs on their asses.
Yo, East Side. No, you ever see the body painting where the girl's nude?
Right.
All her top is completely nude, but you can't barely see it because the airbrushing is done so well and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah, so they're going to do that, and so we could have chicks just walking around topless.
But you shouldn't have a professional do it. You should just have one of the O&A pests do it.
Just a
So
pest
it's
with
just
a roller.
crappy drawing. It's like
Like with an old roller and latex paint.
It's just like a crappy palm tree with a bird.
We gotta.
just an O&A pest who's
Oh, would
drunk,
that be
just
good?
airbrushing dumb little cartoons on their breasts.
We gotta sex up the One Village.
You ever watch them spray paint a car like in Detroit? Like when they're on the auto line, you just put like cotton in their mouth and eyes.
They just missed her.
And just
Spin her around.
All right, hopefully we'll be having girls walk around
Yeah,
topless.
get to work on
They have
that.
that spray paint on them, so it looks like they're not topless.
That's a law. If you cover it up with like a centimeter of paint, you can walk around.
Yeah, something like that, you know,
I
as
would have
long
went
as
with
it's
the millimeter myself, but sure,
a
centimeter.
centimeter. Jesus, you're talking a lot of paint.
That's like an old house, Bob.
A centimeter, yeah. It's like 18 layers, and the bottom ones are lead.
I had to paint houses one summer, man. You don't want a centimeter of paint. That's a pain in the ass to get off.
Centimeter.
Centimeter, my God.
He said I would have went with millimeter myself.
Yeah. Goddamn, Bobby. Just don't know your metric system.
No, I really don't.
All right, so yeah, it's with
A
my
meter of
Wednesday.
paint.
We're giving away the tickets for Jones Beach. When we get back, we'll do the Paris Hilton audio.
Yes.
I guess we got a phone call from Paris that she made from the joint.
not to us.
No, it's like one of those. We caught her making a call and someone recorded it.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to hear.
That was actually crap all the time. They had a lot of Princess Di and Charles audio like that, where they do something like if one person's on a cell phone, they've I don't know how they.
I used to get it with a scanner. Cell phone calls. It's great.
That was one of the things she was worried about too, is having photos taken over by the guards and and being recorded. You know, with saying certain things.
Yep.
You know, that was one of the things she was paranoid about. So that's weird that you actually got it this soon.
I made out with her once.
No, you didn't.
No,
Yeah, I
you
did.
didn't.
Where?
How long did it take you to go from no, you didn't?
I know, really.
Oh, Jimmy,
Look at me.
You have,
You're the worst.
Jimmy, you have charm.
No, you've been.
But you were so confident. You're like,
You
no,
have
you
charm.
didn't.
You get charm.
And all Jimmy did was say, yeah, I did.
Yes, it-
Where?
Where? Wow.
Dude, my buddy made out with a dude.
I told her this. Like there's some information's about to come. Like there,
Where?
lonely idiot with a bad knee talking to himself. There, practicing arguments.
But the best part about it, Jimmy turned him by just saying, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. Where?
Apparently you guys,
You got me.
You have no faith in little Jimmy. I
believe
do.
you.
I think Jimmy could hook up with a Paris Hilton.
Jimmy's using like Jedi mind trick on the minds of the weak. It works only on the weak-minded.
Bob is borderline feeble-minded.
I'm a very intelligent guy, Jimmy. I taught you almost everything you know about anything in your house.
Wow.
And then he teaches it back to me 2 weeks later.
Did you know you can get a DVD with recorders? Did you know you can have wireless? That's the way to go. You should have the whole place wireless. That's the way.
I taught you that a week ago.
I have to believe Bobby because Bob is more of a tech guy than you are.
Big deal. Bob also.
Big deal.
That's a
He
good way
goes
out of
from
it.
no, he doesn't to big deal. So
He really does it how to get out of it quick. Big deal.
Yeah, you should hear him. About how he had the computer. Who are those creeps that come over?
Geek Squad.
The Geek Squad. You didn't call the Geek Squad?
Fantastic.
Yeah, but just
two of them come over like Mormons.
What do you have to give them as a deposit? Your manhood? That's because that's what you're doing.
What do you mean?
You're giving up your manliness to make that call. You're saying, I am defeated. I am too stupid to figure this out myself. I have to call a Geek Squad guy.
No. I had them,
no.
You don't know.
Okay, what happened?
I had them come over to actually to problem solve with me because I had so many wires, so many routers, so many things, all these
oh my
little
God,
boxes.
Not even a software problem. This is a hardware problem.
Can I finish?
Please.
Listen, ultimate nerd. Do you want to go put your Star Trek uniform on before we have this conversation?
It's under my clothes.
Oh, it makes me
I don't
sick.
even have to.
One for Bobby.
You wouldn't have called him, man? You would have done it yourself?
Do it myself.
Yeah, not everybody has a green screen at their house, you weirdo.
Anthony does have a green screen in his basement.
Green screen.
You're like
Adam's going to be using it soon for
You're like
his website.
Spielberg on crack. He's just home making little movies.
I make little movies. I edit things. I have fun.
And you can give him 2 damage anytime you want, man.
Two
damage. I just cast a rooting spell on you. You can't move.
I hate those games. I really do hate you and your elixirs.
Elixir.
I have a bag of cherry crystals.
I've just dotted you. It's damage over time. I'll just stand here while it ticks away and watch your health go down. And I'm impervious to heat spells. Don't even try. I am a nerd. You're right.
Worst. You really are. You should walk around with a sword all the time.
I would love to.
Or a cane.
Yeah, and a wizard hat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
What?
You're getting a break spell. Than is throwing his break spells. That's right. Break.
Geek Squad is fantastic.
I want to hear about why.
Yeah, we'll talk about
called
Geek
your
Squad.
Geek Squad.
I
wish they would have tied you up with a wire and robbed you.
Right after the break, we'll do the cell phone call from Paris Hilton.
Righto.
We'll see what this is all about next. It's Opie and Anthony.
I love showing my to introverted fat guys. We whip them out Wednesday.
Oh, my God. Too bad for the commercials that time around. You're checking out Opie and Anthony. Jim Norton in studio, of course. Bob Kelly in studio. He's playing Jones Beach with us this Saturday. Tickets still available through Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com. Go to Virus Tour, one word, on MySpace for all the info and other tour dates and the lineups and all that stuff, okay? Just before we come back from break, Bob Kelly admits that he goes to a gay masseuse, or Jimmy told us. I don't know what the hell's going
his
on.
Masseuse.
Well, it's a gentleman who bought. It's a masseur.
Yeah,
a masseur.
Whatever.
Bob goes to him, and apparently the guy's very good. And he, I've tried to get a hold of the guy, but he's too busy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Very busy guy. He's very good. He wanted nothing to do with it.
Well, Jimmy was making fun of you for going to this guy, and then you turned around and said, well, you've been hounding me to get this guy's number for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, it was like the time when I did that colonic in the lady's apartment. And he was like, that's crazy. And then for like a month, he was like, dude, get me that number. I was like,
I went to
have
her
find
for a
it.
massage.
You did?
Yeah, she's very normal. It's good. It was
A massage?
Real massage, yeah.
Oh, you didn't get a colonic?
No. For what?
What? Because you get to look in the other apartment through the window at an old lady cooking pasta.
What makes this guy so good?
Yeah.
As far as a masseuse goes. Masseur, whatever.
Yeah, why do you go to the gay...
His lips.
Why do you go to the gay masseur?
Yeah, what?
I mean, he's not I don't know. I mean, he's just, he beat you up. He literally beat you. Like,
Ow. You wear a policeman's uniform? It's like some creepy fetish.
It's like that video clip you told people to go look at on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what he massages you with. He just smashes it on your back.
How bummed were you when you said, should I get naked for this?
Oh, yeah.
And he said, no, that's not necessary. You were bummed, right?
Well, I was nervous, or I was playing coy. I was playing,
hard to get.
I was playing nervous, like I do at all massages. I still do. Any massage I go to, I'm like, I don't know, is that okay? I've never been there ever in my life.
That's my shy little boy routine.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's my fancy.
You wanted
Don't unplug me from the Matrix, Jimmy.
That's not the Matrix, though.
Yeah, it is. When I go into a massage, it is.
You wanted him to
No.
want you.
No, I didn't.
Even though you didn't. No, wait. You obviously heterosexual. You didn't want to reciprocate or anything, but you wanted him to find you desirable in that way, so you could turn him down, even just so you knew you were desirable.
Well, I mean, you walk in, and I was looking.
Once again, what a quick turn that was. Not that I don't. You want them to love you. Well, you know.
I went in a little nervous, and then I was like, okay, you want me to, take. He's like, no, just do the shirt, because I told him what my problem was. I had a numb pinky.
You went to a gay.
What?
He wanted to take his pants off for
a numb pinky. Is that what he calls it? Yeah.
Is that
I have numb pinky?
Is that the code word, Bob?
Numb pinky. That's my screen name on Yahoo. Numb pinky.
Give me 2 numb pinkies and a number 3 on the face.
I'll massage the pinky, but I won't be able to talk during this.
I want a baby sneeze on my lip.
Wait, you went to a gay masseur for a numb pinky, and you asked if you need to get naked.
I said, well, and then I kind of was explaining to him, like, my hamstring hurts too. And and he was like, well, if
hamstring's close to what there, so you're working your way up, huh?
Well, I was trying. You can't hurt a girl for trying. But
so wait. You want to take your pants off just to get your hamstring rubbed?
What are you going to do? Rub it over my jeans?
Apparently he was.
Well, he was like, no. And I was like, you sure you don't? And he's like, nope.
Oh, boy.
He was very like, nope.
Maybe he was afraid of getting tempted.
No, he wasn't.
No.
That's what bummed out Bob.
I don't think he gets tempted on an innie.
So wait, you wanted to lay there in your underpants to get your pinky and hamstring work done?
Yeah, I just got great new underpants too at H&M, like those European ones.
Why is the back cut out of them?
Wait, you got European underpants? Are you wearing them?
Hang on.
Yeah.
All right, let's see them.
Let's see. Can we see your European underpants?
What do European underpants look like?
Fix my junk.
All right.
A little hot in these.
All right, let's go.
Let's see your European underpants.
What the hell are those? Jesus Christ. You're wearing a girdle. What is that? They go down to your knees.
Those are the things Lance Armstrong wears when he rides in French.
And the Tour de France.
Bob's wearing like bike shorts, yeah.
Well, they're
thin bike shorts. They're
European underwears.
Europeans would look and go, no, we don't wear those ever.
I call them panties.
Panties? They're the hugest things. They go from your knee.
Because they're on me.
To your midsection.
You want to get small panties?
And they're big.
So what happened, Bob?
Yeah, you can say that about my shirt, my pants, and my socks, you nerd.
You tried to get like someone just to touch you in a sexual way, like you.
No, Jimmy.
No.
What about you and your rosy argument? No. I just he was like, you want to do this? I was like, yeah. And then I told him I was lying there, and he was rubbing my back. Unbelievable though. He's getting like these. I think they call trigger points, and I could feel my finger get feeling again.
Yeah.
And then I kept like rising my ass up in the air.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
See, that's like
was a joke. Yeah.
Oh, sure it was.
All right, whatever.
I've had massages.
They kept slamming it down. What'd you say?
I got a massage one time. It was so awful. She was legit. And I was getting a massage, and every time she would touch the back of my thigh, I would go, and push my.
Oh, no.
It was so creepy, and she was just relax.
Just relax. In other words, knock that off.
Stop moving your hips, idiot.
I feel sorry for the people that go to school for this because they really want to just do legit massage.
And you got to have Jimmy go,
and you have to deal with these creeps.
And Bobby, as he's getting massaged, looking like a cat when you pet its back from head to tail. Bobby's going, Bob's in heat.
I rolled over on a massage on a legit one at a hotel, and it looked,
matronly.
Just, she looked like
that's just the word that gets conjured up when he said that. This matronly woman. Yeah, like somebody in one of your video games at the bar. Alice from the Brady Bunch.
48 means she was like 55. By the way.
Matronly woman. No. I went with the oldest massage person I went with was probably around 68, 70. That was that lady I told you about up in L.A.
Oh.
It was mature lady. I was trying to find a mature lady, but her ad was very misleading. When I got to her house, she had cotton candy hair. Her negligee didn't fit. It was hanging off her body, and she had arthritic knuckles. And when we went upstairs to get the massage, she couldn't even really hold my hand correctly. Oh, man. She was trying to hold my hand, but her knuckles couldn't bend all the way, so she was just like...
Arthritis.
It was almost like a talon, just like pinching onto my pinky.
Did she have corn chip finger and toenails?
Yeah!
Have to fit that in every day. Little toenails that look like
so your thing is
Doritos.
to look for mature masseuses?
I like mature, because you get more out of your buck. I mean,
what?
You get more out of your buck.
How?
Why, they might have a stroke while they're doing it?
No, because you get some hot chick. She's just trying to flip you over and get you the hell out of there. You get a mature lady. You come in. You know, she like this one lady. You come in. She gave you. You start out in a robe, and she has tea. And she asks you what your problems are this week.
It's like a visit with Grandma. What the hell do you want with that?
She give you a ginger snap too?
Send you on your way.
I have ribbon candy. Would you like ribbon candy?
Wonderful. It's been lovely talking to you.
Ugh. She asked you, like, you know, what your problems were this week, and you'd tell her whatever stressed you out, and she'd get you tea for that problem. And then she had these stones.
Kidney.
I swear to God.
Nice one, Bobby.
You took me out of the book. The kidney stone. Sorry. Yeah, so she'd sit you down, you'd talk about whatever your problems were, she'd give you a stone, and she'd tell you what it meant, and then she'd tell you...
I would throw them at her. Just start wailing them into her head.
And then you drink your tea, and then she'd bring you into the room, and she'd put a little thing on.
It's tantric massage, right?
No, this was just a regular massage. And she'd give you an hour-and-a-half massage. And if anybody's on Craigslist trying to get a massage, that's pretty good. An hour and a half. I mean, a great massage. You got the ocean sounds in the back room, a little CD she's got on.
Yeah.
Candles, and she's just rubbing you down. And then at around like an hour and 20, she starts getting a little frisky.
An hour and 20?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A 68-year-old broad getting...
No, she wasn't 68.
Oh,
that girl, that lady couldn't rub my back. She had to like use her elbow. She had like 85 cats just staring at me like I was a loser.
This woman starts getting frisky, the 48-year-old.
Yeah, she starts getting frisky a little bit, just a little, and then she got this jar of, I don't know, it looked like hair gel, and she put it in the microwave, and it was this oil, and then it was just all over. And then she did what she did, and it was unbelievable. And then she takes you into the bathroom and washes you like a god.
And did she hold your face in front of a mirror so you have to look at the fact that a 50-year-old just put tapioca all over you?
Well, she was female, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very sexy at all. That's a visit with Grandma, except for the part where, and with certain people, maybe it is still a visit with Grandma. But that just seems like, there's too much with the tea party going on.
Well, then you go back to the tea after she washes you. You get back in your robe.
Of course, you need to
finish the
tea.
Yeah, you have your tea again. You have some tea again, and then she gives you the stone, and you talk more about the stone.
You don't want to sit with a hot chick after you're done. What are you going to sit with Grandma?
Why do you sit with Grandma after that?
Let's snuggle.
I was a little uncomfortable after. I got to admit, you got to get out of there. You're in a robe, and you have a green rock that you're rubbing.
Enough about the stones, Grandma.
That's her way of not feeling completely dirty about what she just did. Like, there's more to it than just that.
Yeah.
$125. That's all it costs.
You should have used the rock to break the window to get the hell out of it.
And then threw the tea in her face.
Yeah, it's that so long, whore.
I overspent by 100.
Yeah.
Guarantee you, Jimmy asked me for the number. I guarantee it.
I've been on a legitimate massage tear. Like, in my back, I hit the heavy bag.
Right.
And it's hard to find, really.
What'd you just say?
I hit the heavy bag.
Oh.
So my back tightens up. It's really hard to find.
You do. I love watching Jimmy hit the heavy bag because he hit it like he's defending like himself from rape. It's just
one person. I smash it. I yell, "Masher, masher!"
What are you doing?
He puts his head down and just punches like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
As Bob is telling this unsexy grandma stone tea finish off job a story, Jimmy has his hand down his pants.
I'm not even being creepy. I just sit like this sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's just say the kid had a good one last night.
Oh.
Yeah, a good session.
And what, you're kind of running it through your head?
No. I'm not. I'm a little turned up. But I'm not. It's about. I'm a little sore actually from.
So what does that do for you?
I don't know. I'm just feeling like it's like a little sore. Nothing big.
All right, you're a comfortable guy.
I don't care.
You could just sit there. I'm not talking like the Al Bundy just up to the knuckles hand down the front of his pants. It is pretty much between his wrist and elbow.
Yeah, but I'm not even
his pant line.
Yeah, I saw my girl last night and she had been away and we had a lovely encounter.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Let's see, right hand. Okay, I was going to say, could I shake hands with Jimmy today or no?
Which ended in us like both saying like, I didn't mean that, right? Like, the thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
She got a little offended at one point. She's like, the Lakers? I'm like, yeah, no, there's a woman, there's a place, I'm not going to even say the club because I don't want people to know where we go. Down by where we, Estes joint, and there's a massage place, the Asian place. It's completely legitimate.
Yep.
And there is a woman in there named Lulu who destroys my back. There's never been a better massage from anyone than this woman. Yeah, she's the greatest, and she doesn't speak great English, but she gets in there and she's like, is that too harder? And I'm like, no, it's okay. And she always goes, thank you. It's very cute the way she goes, thank you.
Oh, really?
Complimenting you, and you go, no, it's good. She's amazing. Yeah, but it's completely straightforward.
It's straightforward.
But they're not trained, but she's more intuitive with your back than anybody I've ever been to. I hate when they use their elbows. That's just cheating.
Yeah, but it's just uncomfortable, that place, because it's not a room. It's like a one-bedroom or a studio apartment that they just put curtains up. So you can literally hear the guy next to you going, there's like guys on either side of you. And there's not even
Bob.
My girlfriend was waiting for massage, and then there was she was sitting in the thing waiting, and then there's like you said, there's all curtains in between you. So there's one guy getting a massage, and then there's me, and there's a guy, like, you know what I mean? It's like chair, waiting room, massage, curtains, me. So there's a guy actually between me and my girlfriend, but no one could see each other, and he's trying to be funny with the lady, and no, it's just awful.
Oh, no, he's bombing.
But I'm laughing like Uncle Paul. Like, there's something creepy about laughing at someone else's. Like, he's trying to be funny, and I'm like, and I hear her laughing. We're having fun.
Hey, before we take a break, we should play this Paris Hilton thing. We've been talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I think we got a pretty good copy at this point. So
I think this copy stinks, by the way, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
An intercepted phone call to Paris Hilton. I guess.
Can I turn my headphones off? Because I can't really hear it.
It hasn't been playing yet, stupid.
No, I couldn't hear it before, dummy. Jesus, settle down, Jimmy.
When is Paris getting out?
That's better.
I don't know. I don't know.
20-something days?
This call better be interesting, because I don't care about her. I could give a crap enough about the news.
Mommy didn't have to wait to see her.
No.
Everybody else was, like, lined
up.
up.
Wait online. She was whisked right in.
Right in, man.
Unbelievable.
Just pissing off so many people. All right, so let's take a listen to this. Paris Hilton on a cell phone.
What I saw tonight, it was at after hours, and I saw Jessica doing line again.
Oh, that's great.
I saw
that's wonderful.
Doing. That sounds like a drug thing. Doing lines.
What, you heard anything?
Yeah, Jessica doing lines.
I got to turn my headphones up.
I can't hear it either. Is this the button?
Dude, I got it.
You know something, though? But then when you talk, it's too loud.
I got it pegged. This is the loudest I can make it.
You are not going to believe what I saw tonight. It was at after hours.
I can't even hear it.
I saw Jessica doing line again. It was crazy.
That's all hissy.
How do you even know it's her?
Why can't we get good audio of that? You know something? That FBI tapes, they're all this crackly stuff, and then every hidden camera show, it's clear as a bell.
Turn up your headphones.
Turn it up.
All right, crank it up.
I'm gonna believe what I saw tonight.
Stinks.
It was at after hours, and I saw Jessica doing lines.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, shh.
Nick totally knew, too, because he was, like, looking up her nose. Then, me and Wilma were in the hot tub, and Mark McGrath came over, totally took off his pants in front of us. Oh, my God. Huge. It was huge. And then...
I love gay porn. I'm watching gay porn right now. I hate my job because I love gay porn.
If you stick around... We're going to run a car commercial that you have to look at real close on your computer screen.
Oh, those scare me. I hope that nailed somebody at work.
Except on Pal Talk, where they can all see us lifting our headphones like a bunch of fruits.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even think of that.
How do we...
Just idiot.
Oh, I hope that just nailed somebody in the office.
The best one I ever heard was on a computer. My boss is a C.
Oh, yeah, that loud one.
That was the kitten one.
And you didn't know how to shut it off?
That was the kitten one. That is one of the best ones
Yeah,
ever.
it was titled Cute Kittens or something, and it was just pictures of these adorable little kittens.
With little music playing.
With little light music.
Montage of kittens.
Playing in the background, and it just stops, and it screamed, "My boss is a C word," over and over.
Right.
And it locked in where you needed to know how to press, like, the escape key or something. Like people just freak out as it's screaming through your office.
You're basically throwing your computer on the floor.
That was a great one.
Do we have that one now? We can't play on the air.
Of course we couldn't play it, but it's wonderful.
The fact that you can't get out of it unless you know how to use a computer is genius. There's no X button. There's no clicking out of it.
Yeah.
You
have to know.
Control, Alt, Delete to get out.
Yeah.
You know how many people must have just sat there and went, ooh, ooh.
Nothing worse though when you
smash their computer screen.
Yeah. You're calling the Geek Squad. How quick can you be here? My boss is on his way. When you hit something and just porno keeps popping up on your screen, and it was like window, and you're shutting them down, and they're coming up quicker than you can shut them. You're like looking over your shoulder. Oh my God!
That's funny.
It's stuck in the porn loop.
You have to love how these genius kids just take technology and just bring it to the utmost gutter level.
Oh yeah,
just the dumbest, funniest factor of technology.
I like that one. I hope people turned it way up.
How
do you think I feel? I'm in church with my laptop turned way up. One guy is saying.
Like he would be in church.
This hour.
We're not that gullible.
On a Wednesday with a laptop listening to O&A. Yeah,
church is over at the half hour,
and everything else before that was fine in church to listen to.
Yeah, with your laptop turned way up, that it didn't bother them that they're having a ceremony and you're listening to this dreck.
We were talking about massages
and the audio from a laptop. I gotta tell you, it could drown out a whole church.
Oh yeah, you can't even hear the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-lings.
There's echo in there.
All right, let's take a break. What's this? Oh yeah, the Father's Day Bunny Ranch giveaway. We'll talk about that next.
Oh yeah,
we got to get some more fathers for Friday's show. We got the girls coming in, and we'll explain to Bob Kelly next who's going to be at Jones Beach with us this Saturday.
Yeah,
certainly is.
Tickets still available. What happened?
Hey, what? Hey, Bob. Yeah, if you want to touch it. Yeah, come here. I don't know. I think they're just don't tell nobody.
Oh, you think ghouls?
I think they can hear us. Just kiss it. Yeah, but if they can see us and hear us, then I think we'll get caught. Shh. Last time Okay.
You guys are creeps. It's Opie and Anthony.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Opie and Anthony just got me wild. I just got wild!
We tell you how to get a wow sticker, but we can't plug the website.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. 92.3 K-Rock.
All the hot girls there on Pouch. There's a lot.
It is Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
New one, and they are all flashing.
Alive and well on Pal Talk, and yeah, I see some new faces
One girl was bottomless.
Bottomless.
She was showing off her wares.
Her really?
Bottom.
I like that one girl's just topless, sitting there laughing. Nothing better than a topless girl just laughing.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah.
And hot at the same time.
It's wonderful.
But
very good.
Thank you to the ladies. Pretty much all of them are topless on Pal Talk this morning.
They're just sitting around topless.
A bit of a distraction.
Jimmy's going to now show them
Give them a little
his
something.
hiney.
Give them a little something.
Yeah,
ladies. Enjoy. Get Bob.
This is great. This is stuff you did when you were a kid.
Jimmy is now bottomless.
How's Steve just walk right in the middle of that? Lucky you. I don't.
Boy, Steve's got weird timing, doesn't he?
I know. He lurks
Anytime
outside.
a man's ass
Hey,
is exposed.
did you notice Steve's
Face?
eyebrows?
It's the most disturbing thing I've ever
As
seen.
the days go by, Steve, you still got to cover it up with the hat.
We got to make him wear a pirate patch on his eye until his brow grows back.
And I heard him explaining it to Bob, and I'm just not buying any of the explanations.
You never buy any of my explanations.
Because why would you shave the second one to make it look just as creepy as the first one? You would have looked better with one eyebrow.
I absolutely would not have. I got to have some kind of symmetry.
No, it isn't.
No, you
dude.
don't.
It's not a mustache. It's an eyebrow. If you shave one eyebrow and you have the other one and you go, what happened? I messed up a little. People go, oh, okay, cool.
I think Steve was going for a new look, and you realize, wow, this really sucks. I got to come up with an excuse.
What was the
'cause
look?
The guys are going to notice.
Gay alien?
Because he said that he's done it a million times.
I have.
Shaved the eyebrows.
I've taken a beard trimmer to my eyebrows before, and no one's ever noticed because I've adjusted the height on the little gauge there, so it didn't whack off all of them.
Here, get your face on Pal Talk.
No one believes your excuses.
Here,
They're
you
bad
lift up
excuses.
your hat.
Yeah.
So they can see how creepy it is on Pal Talk as well.
I know nobody believes me.
I wasn't doing anything. He was sitting there, and I tripped, and my face hit his belt buckle. That was when you walked in.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
So he said that he's done this a million times, but for some reason the adjustment was different. He shaved off the one eyebrow and figured I might as well shave off the other
No, that's not what you do, dude. It's you were playing games with one of your guy friends.
Truth or dare.
He was like, I'd like to do this. And you were
All
like,
right,
I don't
Bob,
know,
just
I'll try it.
Give.
And then he was like, you want to do the other one? And then halfway through the other eyebrow, you guys just went at it and started making out heavy. So you had to,
wow.
You had to fix it.
You got this all plotted out in your head, don't you? The treatment?
A treatment, I have an outline. I just sold it to NBC. What'd you just do?
Hemorrhoid.
That's a sign of colon cancer?
It can be if it's like an itch inside, internal for a while.
How far inside?
I don't know. But I think it's something
You need someone to scratch it?
I think it's. I got the little. I had the first time I ever had to use Preparation H.
Oh, you used it?
Yeah.
You finally crossed that threshold into adulthood?
I've never had to before.
I didn't either. I've never used Preparation H.
I've used it.
I'm not saying I've never had, little action going on
under your eyes, right?
Back there as far as the
eyes?
roid goes, but
No.
Yeah, I know.
But you just man up. You man up and just use like a baby wipe.
It's an applicator.
Yeah, how do you apply that stuff?
And what does it do to you?
It's almost like the applicator. Picture a tube of toothpaste with a pointy top. It doesn't hurt though.
Why is Steve nodding like big time?
Oh, Steve knows about this. I did a lot of pushing
And
when I was eating only red meat.
picture. You know, it looks like the Tin Man's hat.
Okay, the Tin Man's hat, very
Picture
good.
the Tin Man's hat.
Yeah.
If it had a bunch of holes in it, so if it was on the edge of a tube of toothpaste, you squeeze the tube and then through the little holes in the hat.
Like a
it
Play-Doh
comes out.
Fun Factory.
Yes. So you would say like say it was for your ear. You would insert the applicator into your ear.
Right.
And then squeeze it, and all of the goodness goes and comes out, and then you remove the applicator. And that's
How far in your ear does the applicator go?
Well, I got a mallet and really taught myself a lesson. But I would say I wasn't taking any chances. No, just a little bit, not enough to get me to yell.
He actually tasted it when he was done. Ugh.
Yeah. But no, I never have problems like that. Never.
No?
Yeah.
Never. It's really bumming me out, though.
That's a drag.
Bob, what do you think's going on there?
I've had
Jimmy's
them.
all right?
I've had them. I've done the same thing. The little applicator.
But a
you
little
put it
itch
in.
is normal, right?
Yeah, a little itch. I mean, you don't want to get addicted to it. Like you channel surfing and itching your bum. You don't want to. That can happen where it's just a thing you do. Yeah.
Ew.
You guys
Get addicted to that stuff?
You guys
you
come
get-
from another planet.
You
I
get
gotta tell
addicted. You just you leave. You kind of almost like it. It's like you sit there, you itch your bum, you smell your thing.
Ugh.
And then you change the channel.
Hold on, I want to know if he thinks that by gur, nobody knew what he meant. He took off the gur.
The gur, yeah.
No, I just mix it up a little bit.
I always wondered how it was applied because I assumed, because unless you've used it, you don't know. I assumed you had to put a little dollop on your finger.
Some of them don't
and then
come with
kind
the
of apply like that. Yeah. And I was thinking if I ever had to use that, I would just take a big swatch of toilet paper, just goop it all in there, and then just kind of apply it that way. Because
you wouldn't use your finger?
No, I do not touch that.
Oh my God!
I do not touch that ever.
What's wrong with you? I don't
touch that ever.
What
ever.
are you talking about?
I don't touch. Why would you? There is.
It's yours.
There is no reason to touch it.
Issues. He does.
I am right now.
First of all,
bathroom issues.
I am. As we're
Jimmy, don't
right now.
Because let me tell you something.
Look to your left. Look to your right.
Don't. Why are you touching it? Stop it.
Look what they do. Look what they do.
Get away from me. I'm not talking about.
Hold on. Can I direct this? All right. Now, Bobby and Jimmy touch fingers.
No.
Oh God.
We'll actually create a ghost.
No, Jimmy. Oh my God.
Someone was on the exercise bike yesterday.
Stop. Both of you, just stop.
You guys are disgusting. There is no reason to touch that.
You understand over 1 million people are listening to this where you guys just stop?
There is a certain area that you can scratch where you can go down from your lower back, but then you must stop at a certain spot and you go no further. There is no touching that.
Wow.
There is only the only things that may touch that is toilet paper, and like a baby wipe thing. They're not baby wipes anymore. They're just like adults. Cottonelle puts them out and stuff.
Really?
Don't forget a ring finger.
No, there is no reason.
Why are you depriving yourself?
Because it has a half-life of like
it's
like radiation. You can't wash your hands and get rid of it. You will now be stuck with that.
Like a smoker's finger. Oh my God!
Even Bob Kelly's freaked out. Even Bobby is freaked out.
Does nothing.
You can just, just leave it to the listener's imagination when it's happening.
Jim.
I think the reaction says it all. All right. Well, yeah. Well,
you guys.
Wow, Bob Kelly finally freaked out.
Dude, that is the dirtiest lollipop I've ever seen in my life.
KFC, you were...
What is wrong with you? What's the matter with you? It's perfectly fine.
You. It was you.
Hey.
We're going to need a whole pack of Orbit gum for that one.
No, you won't. Let me explain something to you. I'll explain this right.
Okay.
I, as a person from head to toe, am very hygienic.
Hygienic doesn't matter.
Hold on. Now, if I'm with a young lady, I happen to like my ear licked. I think when the girl kisses me on the ear and licks my ear, it's very sexy.
I've heard about that fetish you have about having your ear licked.
So why wouldn't I, if I scratch the inside of my ear, who am I to ask a girl to lick my ear, and then after I scratch it, I'll go, I'm going to put my finger in my mouth. Right in the mouth it goes. Why not? My ears are clean.
There's no reason to.
There's no reason not to. It's wonderful.
There is no reason.
I like to lick armpits.
Yeah, that's kind of sexy, actually.
I like that, too.
Lick
an armpit. Girls love it, too. They always say no at first, and then you do it, and they flip out.
Yeah,
I tell my girlfriend to not wear deodorant. I'm like, don't wear deodorant.
Oh, really?
She's like, what? Yeah, she doesn't really stink, though. It bugs me. I'm like, did you work up a sweat?
What do you want to do, construction?
See, there's situations.
You're going to build me a stairwell.
You're going to go hook her up with your super and go do some trash with him for a little while. Come back upstairs when you're done.
I just know that there have been occasions, hasn't happened to me in years, since I was a kid, but you would crumble up a bunch of nice cottonelle or something, or a Scott tissue, and go to take care and clean up, and somehow it shifts to the side, and in a moment of terror you realize your hand has come uncovered, a piece of it, and
got issues. I love it.
And now you're like, and then you're just sitting there, and you go, oh God, please don't have let me hit ground zero, and you go, oh my God, it made contact.
His finger's like Richard Dreyfuss in Jaws when the cage fell out.
and then the washing, and then you go, and it's like, okay, just all I'm smelling is soap. and then 15 minutes later, you go to eat your Twinkie, and you bring your hand up to your mouth and go, oh, God, it's still there. That is a dedicated aroma.
I wouldn't even wash my hands, dude. I'd pick up Wonder Bread White and eat a sandwich right there. Would mean nothing to me. Yeah, exactly, Than. I'd grab the peanut butter out of the fridge and I'd scoop out a dollopful and then put it back in the fridge.
This is a disgusting conversation.
It wasn't peanuts when it came out.
Norton, man.
Oh, man. You guys are effed up,
Norton.
man.
There's a
not
level,
right.
There's a Norton level.
There's nothing on my body I'm uncomfortable with like that. It's nothing.
No reason.
I think God's uncomfortable.
I don't. It doesn't bother me. It's like it's not because I'm not dirty.
What do you mean? It's dirty though.
I'm not. Don't imply I'm dirty.
No, I'm saying
you said it doesn't bother you because I'm not dirty, implying that if it bothers somebody, that they must in fact be dirty.
Yeah.
No,
is that what you're saying, Jimmy?
That's what Jimmy's saying,
right?
No, I'm not. I would say that if I was, but I'm saying
that's how he gets out of things.
I would say that if you were. You filthy hairy Italian.
Right. That's how Jimmy does it.
The fact that you're
I would tell you if it was
greasy
true.
Northern Sicilian. It doesn't bother me at all because I look
like a sweaty baby's forehead.
Yeah, no, I don't think Ant's dirty. But I'm saying whatever bothers him about it is his thing. But I'm telling you why it's okay why I'm okay with it. I wouldn't do it to you. But I mean, to me, I'll do it.
There are some things you could clean up. Let me say, if there's a sewage treatment plant, you could scrub the outside of a sewage treatment plant until it is squeaky clean and you could see your reflection in the bins. But it's still a sewage treatment plant.
All right, can I ask you something?
It doesn't matter how clean it is.
Where does this come from?
It comes from the basic human fact that
I'm not thrilled with the bathroom stuff in general, but you take it to a freakish level where you get
it's
really
not a freakish
out.
level. It is a basic human level that you don't deal with that area. No, that is all about exhaust.
Bob.
When you wash your car, do you wash the inside of the exhaust pipe?
Bob.
No, because you know there's just going to be carbon coming out of it
other things
within the next time you start it up.
There's other things you do. We were fortunate enough to go into the bathroom with Anthony one time, and he flushes as he goes.
It's a courtesy flush.
For yourself?
Well, no, because there were other people in there.
Who cares?
I love basking in my own fumes. I don't care. I don't care if it smells like an oil refinery in there.
I'm not buying that.
I do the courtesy flush.
I think he's like
it's a shame issue.
I've also flushed to mask.
Ew, smelly ant. That's what happened when he was a little boy.
That's what I'm getting
out of his little kindergarten bathroom, and the girl he liked walked in after him and went, "Duty's Kumia, duty's Kumia," and pointed at him, and it scarred him for life.
No. First of all, I would never go in school. I would never do that.
Of course you wouldn't. I forgot. Uncle so-and-so came in and wrecked that part of your psyche 6 years earlier. Why would you on that?
And sometimes I flush to mask sounds. I will do that because I am so disgusted when I walk into a public bathroom and hear what amounts to it sounds like an orchestra tuning in the stall next to me.
Like when you get off the plane.
I do not want to hear that. And the guy's like, in between the disgusting sounds, you're just hearing, huh?
You don't want to hear
No one enjoys that.
It is so goddamn disgusting.
Wait, no one enjoys that, but there's something about that. You take it to the next level. It's like nails on a chalkboard to you. Like we
and then you just hear like someone making sausages in a pool.
I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to make that experience for somebody else. So right when I hear that there might be an amplified sound with the goddamn like the Hollywood Bowl that you're sitting in, it amplifies the sound. I will flush.
But you're denying the other guy, because if I'm in there and I hear some guy doing what was that? If I hear that, then it makes me feel so I can go.
Next thing you know, you got your own orchestra in the bathroom.
Yeah, no,
and then
don't
you feel
want it.
comfortable to start playing your instrument.
It makes you feel comfortable to take out your trombone. Trombone. I knew it when I said it.
Well,
we're
Al Trapone.
Great, Bob. We were having fun, and you just blew it.
Your exhaust example was not accurate.
Why?
because I never paid anyone to bury my face in an exhaust.
Bury my face. Right.
Bury my face.
Bury my face. Would you? Thank you. What?
Use baby wipes.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Wizard died. Whatever.
Oh, I know. I was so disappointed.
Hopefully it was a finger experiment he was doing, like we're talking about.
I honestly don't know if we got anything accomplished
I was just thinking, is this
I don't know.
any of this usable?
Doesn't matter. Are they actually broadcasting this today? Bob Kelly, we'll see you Saturday at Jones Beach. We can't wait.
Jones Beach.
Take care of Dead Guy Leg, all right?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
And tickets still available for Jones Beach. After the show Friday, if you can find us, we're going to have 100 tickets to give away?
Yes.
Just one of the many thank yous we're giving out to the fans.
Friday after this program.
In the coming weeks, hopefully. We got things to do.
There will be no high-fiving after this show.
No.
With an alien mouth on Pal Talk. Oh,
yes, look at that.
It's a girl.
Wow.
Lovely.
And thanks to all the girls that kept Whip 'em Out Wednesday alive and well on Pal Talk today.
Oh, look at that. She's doing things. Doing what Jimmy was doing just moments ago, but you could see the front. Wow.
What a smile.
That is great. Just laughing and completely naked.
Huh? What happened?
I said she has a nice smile. Why is it turned that way?
In like Perry White's business chair. What is she sitting?
Editor of the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Did she get all her teeth knocked out?
That is great.
Pretty.
All right, we got to get out of here. Bobby, thank you.
Yeah.
Father's Day Bunny Ranch giveaway, yeah. We'll have to do a little more of this tomorrow, huh?
We have Bear coming on.
Stop talking, the music ended.
Yeah.
I will.